Hi, Ben here. Today we're on the golf course and we're going to start looking at some different lie scenarios and options you've actually got. And as you can see here, I'm in some semi-rough, got some fairway, slopes downhill to a green, right to left slope as well. So you could say the two options we're kind of looking at is we either land it on the green or we pitch it in the front and try and run it down the slope. What we've also got to take into account here is actually where do we want to putt from next? So do we want to be putting up the hill, downhill, right to left, left to right? And that's going to influence the kind of shot we're going to play and actually where the miss is going to be. Obviously, not all putts are equal. A 10-footer up the hill is a lot easier than a 10-footer across a big incline like this, where speed and line becomes so important. So what we're going to do here is just have a little look. First shot we're going to try and do is to land it on the green and see what happens. So a little bit of a practice. Okay, I'm going to land it up on the green, slightly firm. And it just runs out. So now we're high of the flag, we're putting down across the slopes, a little bit tricky. So now we're going to play. We're going to bounce it in short this time, just into the fairway and let it run down. So into the fairway there, kicks off, and what you'll notice there, just how much it kicked on landing. So this is when we talk about people landing it on the green or landing it short and running it on. You know, if you do land it short, you know, and it is a side slope, you can get some awkward bounces. So we're looking for the flat spot, we could say. Now we're going to be a little bit savvy. We know it's going to kick off. So what we're going to start doing now is kind of look for some greener parts on the green. I can kind of see a greener part kind of short right. If I land it there, it's going to take a little bit of sting out the ball and just give a bit more control on it. So here we go. Up in the air, land on that lovely soft green bit, and you see how much softer it landed. Just by reading the situation and what the green is, nice kind of flattish bit there, it's a bit softer, a bit greener, you'll notice the bounce was nowhere near as much. The other option then got is to kind of go, right, how do we use the slope better? We know it's a right to left slope, we know ideally you want to be putting from below the hole, but at the same point, we don't want to be too far away. So what we're going to do now is go a bit further right, there's a little bit more fringe, it's going to take a bit of speed out so it won't run off quite as much. So set ourselves up here and we'll play that kind of running shot. All clubs are played with sand wedge here, so lots of versatility. Here into a slope there, hit a kick off and runs down onto the green. And this comes back again to actually controlling your landing, being able to land it where you want to. And the important, we talked before about using sand targets, land it in the sand targets. No different with short game shots. See, lots of people chip into a green where actually, if you chip to a green, give yourself some kind of parameters that you'll kind of want to land it in. See where your skill level is. The old cliche of putting an umbrella down or towel down are fantastic drills for actually practicing distance control. And that's all you're doing when you're coming out playing. So a shot like this, practice from different lies, not always the fairway, and you'll get a good judge of actually what you can do, how you can end it up and where it's going to end up as a shot.